I'm Ed Benjamins. This is our poultry operation here.
I'm Steve Slott. We've been in chickens, well, since the early 80s.
We raise about anywhere between 18 to 20,000 birds per cycle.
The crop is in for 6 weeks, we're out for 3. So it's always a 9-week cycle. So every 9 weeks we get new birds.
It was the beginning of 2003 that we bought the first Ventrac, and I think we bought 2 of them. Number one, they were light, they were 4-wheel drive, they were articulating, they were maneuverable.
We use a Ventrac for pushing out the poultry litter. It's incredible the amount of manure it can push.
I think they're the only machine that has down pressure for a blade. But you want down pressure because it's caked on there. If you don't have down pressure, you can't do nothing with it.
On a 2-level barn, the Ventrac would be the only thing you use upstairs at all.
Well, when we ship the birds out, we bring the Ventrac to the top floor and we uncover clean-out holes. And we use the Ventrac to do the entire upstairs, push it all down through the clean-out holes.
And you push all the manure down to the bottom floor, and it would get piled in the center alleyways. Before that, that was all done by hand.
In the 2-story downstairs, you have posts every 10 feet. Even with a 4-wheeled steer machine, you wouldn't be able to get right around the post. You need the articulation to get around the post instead of going by hand and using a scraper all the time.
Just made life a whole lot simpler. It went from a 2-day job to about a 2-hour job.
For the single stories, we go around the edges. We just usually start at one corner, have the blade on an angle, go up to the corner and lift it up, get it straight, go right into the corner, put your down pressure on and just back drag it.
Well, in this application, it's really important because you've got 1, 2, 3, you got about 5 corners in this barn. You're just doing a whole lot of maneuvering, and the steering with the articulating lets you get in tighter. You can do it with a big tractor, but it's a lot harder.
Basically, we clean 30,000 square feet in about 4 hours. Saves us at least a day's worth of cleaning. I work full-time off the farm, so getting the barn clean and ready as quick as possible is what we go for.
You want to spend as little time as possible on it and still do a good job, and that's what these things will do for you.
They're just more versatile. After all the manure is out of the barn, then we'll come in with the turbine blower, do all the ceilings, blow all the feed lines, fans. You can cut your time in probably half. Well, yeah, it beats the backpack too. Once a year, we're supposed to wash the barns out. Once we get to the floor, then we come in with a squeegee, and it's a piece of rubber mount on a blade, and just squeegee all the water out. We do use a straw spreader on the sweeper. About an hour you can have a barn bed, really.
I wouldn't be without one. We cut lawn with it. Got one of the tillers on it. We've got one of the slip scoops. Use it for some landscaping, flower beds. I've got a 4-foot snow blower. Clean up the snow in the winter. We get a fair bit of snow here. Plus the blower, we use it for cleaning up all the leaves in the fall. So yeah, it gets used year-round. They're just a machine to use. There is no other machine out there that will do the job that this one does. The friendliness of it was a big plus. I really liked that controller beside you. You could run that thing 10 hours a day and not even notice you were on it.
Without a doubt, I have recommended to lots of family and friends. I bet you 3 days a week we have it out doing something, and that's year-round. I use it almost like a 4-wheeler. It's kind of our go-to tractor. It's the most used tractor on our farm anyway. I would definitely recommend them. So once you've got one, you'll find 10 different things that you want to do with it, and once you've had one, you would never go back to doing it by hand. There's just no way. You would either have to find something that would do the same thing for the same money or would do a better job, and I'm not sure how you'd improve that. We've been using them for at least 10 years, and we'll keep on using them.
Ventrac, your one-tractor solution. Watch more of Ventrac in action by clicking on a link below, or subscribe to our channel and get the newest video releases.